Hey guys, it's Louise from Code. Yeah, we're in a time of quarantine. We're in a time of not being able to have a lot of the self-care that we normally get to do at the salon. And so I thought I would hop on and share some tricks and tips about how to cut your fringe. I posted earlier about any questions people had. There were a few things that came up. So I wanted to share some techniques with you guys that you can do at home while we are not available to you right now. So happy to help out. First things first is you want to prep the hair, the cowlick. So everybody has a cowlick down in there that's a little bit pesky, of course. So what I did a minute ago was misted in Virtue primer and then volumizing primer, and then blow dried everything forward with my comb and my Dyson. So it was just a great way to kind of prep the hair and get it ready to be cut so it's not cowlicky and popping up all over the place. Next thing you want to do is, I always recommend for horizontal fringe, let's start there first. So pretend we're going to do a straight line like this. And what I would recommend doing is, if you're not going to cut it kind of under the comb, which would help to protect your skin and kind of give you some control so you can see the line, and you just go in and do little snips all the way across. Tip forward a little bit, let it hang past the skin and not right on the skin. And when you're looking in your mirror, do your little pieces across as you're coming across the skin on the forehead. It's probably the safest way to do that so that you don't end up with an accident. And the other thing too is you do not need to go across like this, because chances are the hair will push left or right and you're gonna end up longer on one side or the other. So it's a little harder to control. Next, we're gonna go through what happens. A question was, what do I do if I'm growing my bangs out? So if I push everybody to the side, because of course if you're growing them out, they're not gonna live at your nose. Either that or they're gonna be in the middle. So either way, but what I would recommend doing is grown out fringe, long hair, what have you, we really want to blend it in. We want to blend it down. We don't really want to take length off of the bottom. We want to actually go in to the shape, and we want to lift out the hair, go into where the hinge is, open, close, open, close, open, close as we're coming down. And what that's going to do is it's going to give us a little bit of a leaner feeling. It's going to narrow the bottom, but we're not going to take them any shorter. So try to stay away from the ends for those folks. Last kind of category I wanted to do is the curtain fringe. I know is super on trend right now. People are loving it, and that's really where they curve off to the side like this. Now, obviously my hair is really straight right now, so it's not gonna read the same way if you have texture in the hair. But what I would recommend doing if you're gonna use a scissor and not a razor is to go in. I like to identify where my shortest piece is, lift it out away from the face as to protect your nose and what have you. Using your mirror is really wise so that you can see what you're doing. And as you come in and start to take those little pieces, just walk it slowly over to the side so that you can just kind of open up the face and slowly start to like see that progression happening. Okay, so you can kind of see like the difference in the two sides. I'll balance that obviously in just a second, but you can kind of see like, now I've got a little something curving this way, this side's super heavy still. So let's go back and do the right side. Again, little pieces coming in and just walking that hair over. It's all about slow and steady. I think where we mess up our bangs when we cut them ourselves is we get too choppy, too aggressive, and too fast. So slow down. We've got nothing but time on our hands right now, and this is a great way to quarantine, get your bangs out of your face, and we'll be back every day with a new tutorial. So, missed you guys. Hope you're well, hope you're safe, and yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.